What's up? I'm Troubleshoot. In this quick video, I'll be taking you through the air chakra quests for Avatar in Fortnite. In this quick video, we'll be covering pretty much everything here, including landing at an elemental shrine, traveling distance while gliding, using jump while using the air wheel, deal damage to opponents with ranged weapons while airborne, air jump at the windmill or at the other windmill, and finally travel distance outside of named locations. These are all super simple. Most of these don't actually require you to get the air scroll in game, except for jump using the air wheel and air jump at the windmill or the other windmill. The rest of these are pretty much just run around the map or fly around the map. So let's begin with landing at an elemental shrine. For this, you'll see that a bunch of different locations are marked. What I'd recommend you do is land by the air elemental shrines in order to get the air scroll the quickest. You can of course find it randomly while playing the game, pretty much on the ground, in chests, or even from the little drones that fly around some named locations. So let's go ahead and search for a game to begin. Alright, so now that we're in the air, we'll open the map, and there's a couple of locations that you can go. The first Airbending temple or shrine should be up here, and the second one down here. You'll see that both of these locations line up pretty close to where we need to go later on. So, having a look further down, the two windmills are pretty much straight across to the west of both of these. First of all, travel distance while gliding. As you can see, I'm landing into a new game here, and simply just activating my glider quite early allows me to grab quite a bit of distance for this, so I'd probably be able to get it done here. But of course, you can activate your glider when you use jump pads and things like that too. This can be done over one game or multiple games, so pretty much just landing in to play the game, you'll probably get this done as long as you're holding forwards, backwards, or something like that. As you can see on top of this mountain here, there's a jump pad, and we'll be using that in just a moment to get this quest done. Alright, now that we've landed at an elemental shrine, we've completed the first quest here, very simply. This can be any elemental shrine, it doesn't need to be the airbending one. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves the airbending scroll, and with this we'll be able to continue progressing. There's an NPC that roams around here. What I'd recommend you do is you buy a couple of flowberries just so we can use them in a moment. I'll buy just 2 of these so we can use them to travel around a bit more easily. With the airbending scroll in hand, we can then progress to doing these other challenges. Jump while using the air wheel. All we need to do is left click to activate the air wheel and just hit spacebar or whatever your jump key is in order to complete this. We'll jump 5 times, and when we have, that quest should now be complete. Now, what we want to do is head straight up the hill here, just above this airbending temple, and we'll be heading pretty much straight across to the west, so we can land somewhere around here by the windmill or the other windmill down south, assuming you're on top of this mountain. When you get to the very top, simply consume 1 or 2 flowberries and jump onto this so we can get quite a bit of extra distance. Sweet. I'll mark the other windmill closest to us, which is here, and we'll travel pretty much straight across them. As we're traveling through the sky, you'll likely complete your travel distance while gliding quest, which is super easy to do. Then, travel distance outside of named locations. Once again, you'll need to just travel around, not in one of these named locations on the map, and you'll be able to complete this probably still while we're in the air here. It's actually really simple. You don't need to be flying, you can just be walking, using a car or anything like that. It's a very easy passive quest to complete. And there we go. Finally, we just have air jump at the windmill or the other windmill and deal damage to opponents with ranged weapons while airborne. We'll land pretty much as close as we can and grab a vehicle so we can head straight across to the windmill over here. But we don't exactly need a vehicle as we have this that we can just roll around in. So we'll activate it and head straight up the hill here towards the windmill. Now, when you actually get to one of the marked windmills, all you need to do is just use your secondary fire in order to jump, and just like that, you've now completed air jump at the windmill. That's it. It's super simple. Now, in order to complete the last bit of this, deal damage to opponents while airborne, you can use either players or NPCs. All you need to do is simply just jump and then fire. That's it. You don't actually need to use the airbending scroll at all, but if you have it, you can do so as well. So I'll approach the closest opponent here, which was somewhere around here. We'll jump and fire at them. That's it. You just need to deal damage while airborne, so only shoot while you're in the air and then stop shooting as soon as you touch the ground. That should let you complete this the fastest way. I'll reload here, get a bit closer, and we'll try again. So jump and firing. That's it. We've got 1 complete elimination here, taking us to a solid 82 damage. We just need to do that a couple more times and we'll be done. Traveling up the hill here, there seems to be another player nearby, so we'll get a bit closer. And I don't think vehicle shots will count, but yeah, needs to be on the player themselves. Well, we didn't finish it there, but that's okay, as we can just get into a game, jump around and get this done. So we're at a solid 100 damage. We'll go ahead and land at a different location that's hopefully just as busy and try again. So I'm landing at any location. There's a bunch of players around. Let's try again. We'll grab a ranged weapon and we'll get to jumping around. Sweet, there's a player. Jump around and do some damage. And 104. I think we might have completed it there. No, 199 out of 200. Yeah, 199 out of 200. You can also do this if you land at one of the boss fight locations from the Gods update with Zeus and things like that. If you land by one of them, such as this one down here, and activate it, all of the enemies that come in that are NPCs should also count towards this quest. So if you're nearby one of these boss battles like this one here or this one here, for example, then you can probably get this quest done super quickly, as they're not going to be as dangerous as normal players, at least usually. Alright, now to land, do 1 damage, and finish. We'll land here, get ourselves a ranged weapon, and quickly finish this off. So, bam, there we go. We're now completely done. So, hopefully you found this video useful. That is all of the airbending quests in Fortnite Avatar. So, I'll see you all next time for the next element, whatever it is, as there's probably 2 more to come. So, thank you for watching. My name's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.